Hello everybody and welcome to our program. Now my name is Michael Fentress.
I'm Ashley Lynch.
I'm Judy.
And today is lesson 1. We'll be talking about the differences between American business and Taiwanese business and how those two interact together. So hopefully you'll have a good time with us. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back everybody. Now the first thing that we're going to be talking about today is how to dress. Now this dress is most appropriate during an interview. Okay? So if you are a male in America, the appropriate attire is a suit jacket, a tie, sometimes a tie clip, a watch, dress pants, and a nice button-down shirt. Now when you put all these together, it creates a nice overall image. Now a couple of tricks when suiting up, so to speak. Make sure that you only button the top button. That's very important. As well as when you lift your suit up, that it comes down so that you can see your sleeves. If not, your suit's probably just a little bit too short. But now we're going to talk about some how women would dress in America. And today I have brought Ashley with me. Now Ashley, will you explain how women would dress in America?
Yeah. Now women have a little bit more options when it comes to their dress. Most women will wear a blazer. As you can see, the arm length of mine is a little short, but some are longer, just like Michael's. Women also wear blouses, and they can wear pants or skirts. But remember, skirts should be of a long length, about the knee.
Exactly. And so this is how women would dress in a typical American business setting for an interview or for a job. Now we're also going to look at how the Taiwanese people would dress. For a male, it'd be very similar almost to the American business practice. It's a very conservative dress. This tie is probably a little bit too poppy. However, it would be very similar to this. Now Taiwanese women, now I brought Judy along with me, and Judy's going to help explain how Taiwanese women would dress.
Well, usually Taiwanese women will dress like long shirts and then with pants. Sometimes they will also wear the skirts. But most important thing is that they usually wear the high heel shoes here.
Exactly. And so no matter where you are, no matter where you're doing business, keeping in mind the right dress is very important in making a very good first impression.
Now that we've covered what to wear to an interview, let's talk about what not to wear to an interview. Here's Christine. Now Christine is wearing everything that you really shouldn't wear at an interview. She has attire that has a lot of words and images on it, which really takes the interviewer's attention away from you. She's wearing a hoodie, a t-shirt, jeans, and shoes of a non-business professional look. So remember, dress like this, not this.
Hello everybody. For the next part of our lesson, we're going to talk about some appropriate meetings and greetings that you'd see in American and also Taiwanese business practices. Now to do that, we figured the best way would be to stage an interview. And so I myself am going to be the interviewer, and Ashley is going to be the interviewee, the person being interviewed. And as we go through this, we're going to stop along the way to show you some good, and then we'll also show you some bad interview practices. So hope you can follow along. Hey, come on in, come on in. My name's Michael.
Oh, my name's Ashley.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
In American business practices, there are two things that we really want to point out here. The first one is the handshake. With this handshake, you want it to be very firm, so squeeze the other person's hand tight. Then you want to shake it up and down a couple of times. And once you meet someone, you also need to say, "Nice to meet you." It's a common phrase that in business is very, very important. Now the handshake is one of the first things that people will notice about you, and it can oftentimes set the tone for how the relationship is going forward. After that, you'll then take your seat. And the interview will proceed on fairly easygoing. I will ask a couple of questions. Ashley, why don't you tell me where you're from?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Perfect. As you saw, she gave a well-articulated response, And through this, I, the interviewee, would like to hire Ashley.
Remember, it's also very important to keep good eye contact while you're speaking.
Now we're also going to show you another sort of interview, one that goes just a little bit differently, and you can be the judge of whether or not this follows the business practices in which we talked about just a little bit earlier. Hey, Christine, come on in.
Hey man, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you take a seat? Take a seat.
Hey dude, what's up? Are you going to the party tonight? Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. I'll call you back later.
Yeah. So, where are you from?
I live with my parents right now.
Okay. You be the judge of whether or not this was a good or bad interview. If you notice, there were a couple of things in which Christine did that we probably don't want to do, such as answering her telephone mid-interview, making an intense slapping handshake, also not a good idea, and finally the way in which she sits in the chair is not upright with a good amount of confidence. Her eye contact was a little bit darty, so these are things that would not be good in an interview.
So this is the end of the lesson 1. Here are some takeaways. First, firm handshake. Second, when in doubt, be conservative. Third, be confidence is a key. And then the last one,